Before I start this video, I just want to let everyone know that I'm starting this journey of sorts to discover the older scene of hip-hop and kind of educate myself on these great artists that I don't know a lot about. I'm going to start here with Jay-Z today. If you enjoy my reaction to Reasonable Doubt and you want to see me kind of learn more about these older artists, please leave in the comments which albums I should react to. There's a lot out there and I don't really know much about this yet, so I really appreciate the comments and subscribe to come on this journey with me. So thanks and let's get into it. What's up music fans, I'm Jackson and today I'm going to be reacting to Reasonable Doubt by Jay-Z himself. I think Jigga Man has been a weird figure in my life so far just because by the time I grew up and kinda had the ability to learn about who this guy is, he was already past the prime of his career, but his influence was everywhere. So many people were trying to sound like Jay-Z, and all you could hear was how much respect people have for him. I've been told time and time again about how he changed it from being just a rapper to a businessman as well. Now I have heard Brooklyn's Finest with Biggie off of this album. Incredible song. If the rest of it is like that, then we're in for a good one today. Just a quick friendly reminder, if you like this video, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel. And if you want to see me react to more older hip-hop albums or new ones, let me know in the comments.
Dígame. Dígame a what, man? Just talk bounce.
Nice vocal sample.
Yeah. Rockefeller, y'all. Yo, I'm making short-term goals when the weather froze. Just put away the leathers and put ice on the gold. Chilly with enough bail money to free a big Willie. High stakes, I got more at stake than feeling. Fever, yeses, fully loaded, yes. Bouncing in the Lex Luger. Tire smoke like Buddha. 50 G's to the crap shooter. Niggas can't fade me. I'm leaning on any nigga intervening with the sound of my money machining. My cup runneth over with hundreds. I'm one of the best niggas that Prince Styles by the bottle. It's a damn shame what you not though. Me, slick like a gato, straight bananas. Can a nigga see me? Got the
Wow, great first song actually. I think hearing this first song off rip, the thing that just comes to mind immediately is this formula of having a nice little, vocalist feature on a rap song with a verse, and then that vocalist comes in, delivers a great hook, and then back to another verse. Maybe you throw in a hook there. That is a formula that Jay has driven everybody else to do. When you talk about influence, this specifically is exactly what you talk about with Jay-Z, I think. Track 2, Politics as Usual.
You know how we do. Rockefeller.
Rockefeller, yeah.
Forever. You catch me skating through your town, putting it down, y'all relating. No waiting, I'll make your block. My life is based on sacrifices. Jews like ISIS and fools that think ice if you fuck around. You get your guys hit. Politics as usual. You ain't seen money in your life when it comes to this cheese. Y'all like 3 blind mice. I'm smoking bro.
Oh, that was dope.
Willie, I exposed. 10-year felly on, heavy on the wrist.
When it comes to the cheese, you're like 3 blind mice. Yeah.
Politics as usual.
Yeah, great song again. I definitely think I'm going to have to go back and listen to that one a couple more times, but I did catch a couple of the bars there and they sounded really good. I think one thing that I just love about Jay-Z is the fact that he brings so much swagger and confidence to the songs he's rapping over. The way he kind of just talks over the beat in between verses really portrays this sense of just like, I'm the man vibe. Track 3 is Brooklyn's Finest, which like I said, I have heard before. but of course I'm gonna listen to it. This song is incredible.
Yeah. And yo, peep the style and the way the cops sweat us. The number one question is, can the feds get us? Scared, so you sent your little mans to come kill me. But on the contrary, I packed the Mac Millie, squeezed off on them, left the paramedic breathing soft on them.
At 2 spots, the 2 for $5 hits, the blue tops. Gotta go, Julio, mean it's getting too high.
Jay-Z and Biggie Smalls, niggas shit you draw. Where you from? Brooklyn, going out to all. Flatbush, you don't stop.
Just transport yourself back to 1996, right? Biggie is one of the biggest rappers of all time at this point, and this guy, Jay-Z, comes on with his debut album, has Big on his song, and he is sparring him perfectly. You can't really decide who out-rapped who on this song. I also love that kind of like Western cowboy feel beat that goes with their really intense rapping style. Just works incredibly well.
I'm out for presidents to represent me. I'm out for presidents to represent me. I'm out for every presidents to represent me.
Who wanna bet us that we don't touch letters, stack cheddars forever, live treacherous, all the etceteras. To the death
I've
of us,
definitely
me and
heard
my
this beat before.
confidants. You shine, you feel the ambiance, y'all niggas just rhyme. But illuminate the whole show, you feel me? Factions from the other side would love to kill me. Spill 3/4 of my blood into the street, let alone the heat. Fuck 'em, hate a nigga loving his life. Digest, it's a slow process, and I ain't got nothing but time. I had near brushes, not to mention 3 shots, close range, never touch me. Divine intervention, can't stop by.
I'm out for presidents to represent me. I'm
That's
out
dope.
for presidents to represent me. I'm out for every presidents to
You
represent
know
me.
what? I make you and your whack mans fold like bad hands. Long as the villain win, I spend Japan yen to 10 major events. Catch me in the joints, convinced my iguanas is biting. J.A.
That might have been better than Brooklyn's Finest, I have to be honest, and that was just my first time hearing it. This guy Jay-Z is so thug, but he's doing it in a more accessible manner. This sounds like something that, anybody could be rapping over, but Jay is just so confident, so again, so thug. Some of those bars were dark, man. I've been told about how Jay-Z has this black excellence theme to his music, but this is just, it can be uncomfortable, honestly, as a white guy to hear some of this stuff. Track 5 is Feeling It with Mecca, it looks like.
Block Rockefeller.
I'm feeling it, feel the passion, feeling it. Feel the high that you get from the line. If you feel it, raise your hand in the
I know I'm
sky.
feeling it. Crystals are nice, I like the tones, I keep on spilling it. Back, the flyers closed, looking ill as shit. Transactions illegitimate, cause life is still
I love the
a
little
bitch.
bass
And then
line.
you die, but for now, life, close your eyes and feel it's thick. Niggas ain't talking about large money, what's the
I'm
point?
feeling it,
I love how these vocals are
Even if it
composed.
ain't sunny, hey, I ain't complaining. I'm in the rain doing the $140 hydroplaning. What shorty? Where you who's got your hunger painting? Nothing to gain and a whole lot to lose. You're still singing. Oh, I'm thorough, and every
Yeah.
borough. My name be ringing, warming it up for. Throw your joints in the air one time and bust your shit. These fake rappers can't really know I'm loving it. You feeling it?
I'm feeling it, feel the passion, feeling it.
Well, 5 for 5 so far. That featured wasn't anything incredible by today's standards, but the way that it's composed, the little I'm feeling it kind of vocals chopped up and thrown in together, that's really good. It makes it sound a lot better than it actually is. 6 is D Evils. I feel like I've heard those before, but we're just gonna get into it. We'll see. Like the little DJ sounds.
Touch. Whoever said illegal was the easy way out. Couldn't understand the mechanics and workings of the underworld. Granted, 9 to 5 is how you
That's
survive.
dark.
I ain't trying to survive, I'm trying to live it to the limit and love it alive. Mic skills, I never pray to God, I pray to God. That's right, it's wicked. That's life, I live it, ain't asking for forgiveness.
I never prayed to God, I prayed to Gotti. Okay, so Gotti's like a mob boss kind of person. Okay. So I'm starting to see the theme of this song again. Just very dark and very real. I'm liking the really intensely just legit vibe that's coming off of Jay-Z's performance here.
Now it's changing us, and now we're lethal, infected with the evil.
Oh yeah.
Time I take away your miseries and make it mine. The evil. Demon said it's best to die, and even if Jehovah Witness bear, he'll never testify. The evil.
That track was so dense, it reminded me of a MF Doom song off of Mad Villainy. So obviously this one's really just about that, that greed, that obsession for getting rich. But some of the bars just about him, being rich now. I love the part about him feeding the baby $50 bills. Another really incredible track. Definitely probably my second favorite behind Dead Presidents right now, but getting into 22s.
Yeah. Can I kick it? Yes, you can. Can I kick it? Yes, you can. Can I kick it? Yes, you can. Check this out. Too much West Coast dick licking. And too many bitches wanna be ladies. So if you a hoe, I'ma call you a hoe. Too many bitches are shady. Too many ladies get these too many times. Rock too many rhymes. Cop too many nines too. To all my brothers, it ain't too late to come together. Cause too much black and too much love equal forever. The sinners, if you can catch Jay right on the late night without the 8 right, maybe you can test my weight right. I dip spit quicker than you ever seen. Administer pain. Next the minister screaming your name. At your longevity till I'm 70, living heavily. Fuck,
Such a
felony
thug.
after felony. What, nigga, you broke? What the fuck you gon' tell me? JC.
I mean, whoever that lady was on the track, she's definitely right. That was the bomb. That song was relentless. Some of those bars were so clever, but also just so, I'm lost for words, so hard. He's really just portraying this boss theme here, and you believe him because his attitude is so genuine about it. I mean, he literally ends off his final verse just by saying, yo, you're broke. What are you going to say to me? That's not really a mindset I relate to as much, but I mean, hearing Jay-Z say it just makes it sound so much better. I can't explain why either. Track 8 is Can I Live. Let's hope it can keep up the just greatness of this album so far.
Yeah. Rockefeller. We invite
Setting
you
up pretty dope track, it sounds
something
like.
epic, you know? We offer our lives. What do you bring to the table? While I'm watching every nigga watching me closely. My shit is butter for the bread, they wanna toast me. I can so wait my pain, which shit was quick to see. From selling cane to brains was fried to a fricassee. Can't lie, at the time it never bothered me. At the bar, getting my dog on properly. My squad new, convenient amnesia. I suggest you call my lawyer, I know the procedure. Lock my body, can't trap my mind. In excess rental, don't be
That
fooled by
horn
niggas
is
mental.
dope.
We both out of town, dog. What you trying to get into? Be I'm sipping margaritas, yeah. Can I live?
Oh,
Can I live?
that was my favorite one so far, easily. That horn, what was that, a trumpet or a horn? I don't care what it was. That was awesome. The little clop clop on the beat in tandem with the horn. Jay paces his raps well enough to where he never stops. He doesn't take a rest, but he's not going fast enough to where he needs to. It is a perfect pacing for that song. And the hook, man, the hook. It is literally only 3 words. And it might be one of the best hooks that I've heard. Track 9, Ain't No Fella. Oh,
I keep it fresher than the next bitch. No need for you to ever
really
sweat
blunt
the next
beat. I like
bitch.
it.
With speed, I make it. They say sex is a weapon. So when I shoot, meet your death in less than 8 seconds. Still pounding in my afterlife. Laughing, my shit is tight. Who you asking, right?
They say sex is a weapon, so when I shoot, meet your death in less than 8 seconds.
Friends are telling me I should leave you alone.
Tell the freaks to find a man that they own. Man that they own. Yeah.
I mean, that was definitely a radio song more so, but I definitely enjoyed it. even though it was just a glorified sex song. Foxy Brown had a very nice feature, I thought, actually, and Jay's wordplay, even though he's just talking about sex for the most part. Probably my least favorite track, though, so far, even though it was keeping the quality of the album up. We're going into number 10, Friend or Foe. Another great title.
You know what I gotta do? Get the fuck out.
Yeah. Check. When I give it to you. Friend or foe, yo, state your biz. You tend to know? There it is. Me, I run the show. Oh, and I bite you. Look, it's out of my hands. And you getting money round here, it's not in the plans. You forgetting it, correct? Sorry to hear that. My guess is you got work at the hotel. I take care of that. Yours no more.
I mean, I thought at first that was just going to be interlude with the way he started it off, but that intro serves as incredible imagery for exactly what Jay-Z is portraying on the song. I can literally just imagine two guys with guns pointed at each other and Jay-Z is saying, hey, state your business. That's such a creative way to really convey what the song is about. I also love how his delivery isn't necessarily rapping, it's more of spoken word style delivery, which is incredible. It makes it, again, sound more like a conversation than a song.
Yeah. Come experience place. Marcy, Brooklyn. He likes the way I walk. He see my money talking, the honey talking. I'm the high re-up again. I see myself in his eyes. I move from Levi's, the guest of Versace. Now it's diamonds like Liberace. Be like Michael where I'm from. Just them niggas who bounce from a gun. We out here trying to make our white in the cold green. I can help shorty blow out.
This guy, everything about him is just like, I don't care what you think, I'm me and I'm dope. That's like Michael Jackson's whole thing. Everybody loved him. Jay-Z in the song is saying, I don't care about him. I'm gonna be the new Michael Jackson, except the rapper.
Stop fronting.
I like your style.
Nah, I like your style.
Let's drive around the way. Cool with that.
G, I ride with you for free. I want the long-term riches and bitches.
Listen to me.
From now until death, we was party.
Oh, yeah.
And hold my own weight up in my crown.
Got to lock it down and when it rides,
Steer my ground.
Wow. Again, I like the imagery of this song. I love how Jay-Z is portraying himself as a veteran who's trying to give advice to this newer guy. This album has so much character. It's not just good music, it's meaningful because you learn about who Jay-Z is, but you figure out a way to put yourself in his shoes. It is a lot more impactful that way. Track 12, Cashmere Thoughts.
I talk news and spit diamonds, all cherry like a hymen. When I'm rhyming with remarkable timing, caviar and silk dreams. My voice is linen, if you didn't know, Jay's about getting those spitting flow like fine wine down your earlobes. I'm smooth but deadly like a handle pistol.
That was definitely the only song so far that I wasn't like really loving. I think it's more or less just a ain't no fella, but you know, just a bit less mainstream for especially at the time. But it's not a bad song in any regard. Jay-Z keeps up the intense flow and just his swagger style. 3 tracks left. Let's get into Bring It On.
Hey yo, Jay, word up. Hey yo, we patting down pussy from Sugar Hill to the Shark Bar. Fuck a bitch D in the Mark car. We got the colossal money flaring like nostrils for drug dealing apostles.
That little instrument in the background, I don't know what it is. It sounds like an orchestral instrument. Just adds such dimension to this production.
Bored like Bikino.
I play them like Benny Blanco, mano a mano, you ain't ready. I find no trigger straight up, shoot my guns horizontal, get your weight up. I am 2.2 pounds, you're barely 125 grams. Money is power, I'm energetic with facial credit, pure platinum fetish for cheddar, spread lettuce, heroes get deadish. I make moves that remove pebbles and become my thing. Yeah, bring it on if you think you can hang, and if not, then
I don't even have many great thoughts I can form together at this point. Let's just get through the last 2, Regrets and Can I Live Too. Smooth.
Showed it all from crack to OPM. In third person, I don't wanna see them. So
Third
I'm
person.
rehearsing with my people, try to G. The windows to it soul were half closed. I put the key in, pulled off slow, hoping my people flee in. I learned to live with regrets. On the rise to the top, many drop. Don't forget, in order to survive, gotta learn to live with regrets. This is the number one. If through our travels we
Love
get
the message here.
separated, never forget, in order to survive, gotta learn to live with regrets. Sure as this earth.
That song probably had one of the realest messages on this whole album, and not one that I hear that often. Everybody messes up, and you gotta learn to live with these regrets because otherwise you'll just eat yourself up. And especially for somebody like Jay-Z, it's a great message to give. Yeah, another incredible track.
Yeah, y'all niggas finished, y'all. Y'all niggas finished. Yo, I blacks out. I pulls the Mac out, scream, what's that about? Then I clap out. I get a beat up, I turn to the level higher. Then return the devil's fire. I'm raised different, reacting situations, niggas late stiffing. On my chicks with the crack. Major gone. Yeah.
Man, that was Reasonable Doubt. Well, I can definitely see why a lot of people call this the greatest debut rap record of all time. Do I think it's better than the College Dropout? No, but it is definitely up there. This charisma, this whole character Jay-Z portrays, it is incredible. It really markets him to be successful. I enjoyed almost every single track, which today is an absolute virtue in a rap record. Definitely has me more excited to listen to Jay-Z's future stuff. Uh, some incredible lyrics from him, a couple really great hooks, and the production also sounds vintage, but really creative in a way that was very ahead of its time. This was made in 1996. My overall feelings on this, absolutely a classic. You can hear its influence palpably in, like the early 2000s albums. This doesn't sound Bling era to me at all. My favorite tracks on here definitely gonna have to be Brooklyn's Finest, Dead Presidents 2, The Eagles, Can I Live, and we're gonna go with 22 Twos. That song was dope. Let me know what your favorite track is on this album, if I maybe should have enjoyed or liked the song a little bit less. If you enjoyed my reaction to this album, give the video a like, and I'd love if you would come on this journey with me and subscribe. Thanks so much for joining me today. Hopefully I'll see you next time, and happy listening.